Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 19 of season 2 of the Owl House. We are nearing the end of this season. Next week will be the penultimate and then the finale, leaving us with 3 extra long episodes to bring this whole thing to a close. What a little journey it's been. It feels like it's kind of flown by, man. It really does. It feels like just yesterday we were just kicking this off, but I'm excited to get into this one. Last episode definitely kind of helped us feel the ramp up in the world, you know, because we took a break away from Luz, from Ida, and the Owl House itself to kind of spend some time at Hexside with Hunter and the rest of the gang, one, getting a little bit of an adventure to themselves to kind of feel things out, and for Hunter to once again kind of come out of his shell a little bit more and get more involved with the world, and now kind of settling with the fact that the life he thought he had been leading has been a lie, and figuring out where to go next with that, you know, helping them defend the school and then also fulfilling them in on what is around the corner, you know, setting the stage that the world is getting ready to fight back, or at least push back or give some resistance to the unity that is around the corner, and also just the underhanded means that the covens are using, or the emperor's putting into place to try to get the rest of these witches to sign up for a coven. That whole like illusions thing that Gus thankfully thwarted was a evil, vile little plan. It was a smart plan though. Anyway, let's get ready to hop in and see what's next. If you want to see the full length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon. It is a watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes for actually the entire episode. Over there, get the same thing for all the other shows and movies we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote on movies to react to each month. This is a great way to support the channel, help us do things we do over here. But at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. Please leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really helps these videos out. That all said out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into episode 19. Oh Titan, where art thou? Here we go. Oh, whoa. What is happening here? Oh, wait. Why is...
Almost free. Loose?
Oh, wait. Is this where the collector is trapped?
I won't be alone anymore.
Oh, wait.
Hello?
Wait a second.
Hello? Who said that? Who's the...
Is that not an Ultra Ball? Not an Ultra Ball. Aw, wait. Oh, I just wanted to be...
We're back in Bonesboro.
Huh. But why are you trapped to begin with? Not an Ultra Ball, but what is it? God. The Pokeballs for the Ultra Beasts. I forgot what they were called. It looked almost exactly like that. But yeah, okay, so somehow King was able to dreamwalk into that in-between space. That's the space that Luce ended up in with their imperfect portal door. So she was in the same sphere that the collector is currently sealed away in. That's an interesting little revelation. Also just another little ability the King unlocked. And I feel like it's been a minute since we've actually seen the intro.
Mom took Pensta, but we're safe. We'll contact. Aw, she sent so many hearts. Hope she's doing okay.
Finally coming back to figure out where things are going.
I can get to the Owl House on my own. I think they might be my family. And maybe they're an answer to all our problems.
Why does he want to... Maybe he just needs some time to himself to process. Otherwise, it's kind of a little weird for him to go off on his own like that.
You're a Titan, King.
Was there a gap between the last episode and this one? Because they went real hard on reminding us what we missed out on.
They put a pretty sign.
Oh my God. Was the Hootie like tube demon?
Not that bird tube. This place was
Yeah.
wide open.
Oh.
Still haven't recovered from that tea party.
Oh God. Oh no. Where is Ida? Wow.
Do you think they were arrested?
Help pain. Oh.
They're hiding out on the knee.
Oh, nice. That's smart.
From there, we initiate the security
She
system.
brought all of the weapons.
You know, don't think they changed the locks after you got booted from the coven?
Well, at least I'm coming up with ideas.
Hey, I came up with some great ideas.
Is it involve suffocating yourself?
This is just like you. You never take things seriously. At least Luce and King are far away from here.
Well, for now.
Someone's tripped the booby trap.
Well, I wonder who. They boobied right into it.
We had to keep off the streets with all those wanted posters, but that's when we saw your Hex Mix trail, and well, you know the rest.
What map are you talking about?
Wow, if it was that easy for them to...
Oh, the one we left them.
Well, someone had to bury our bones.
Oh, that was Lilith.
I was sacrificed to the Grand Huntsman?
What the?
Yeah, you missed a
Turns
bunch.
out, King's letter was sent by a group of Titan trappers, and they may have tried to sacrifice King to the Collector.
So you found a commune of bloodthirsty fanatics in a place that was supposed to be empty.
Lily couldn't have been that scary.
Ah.
There were many Titans to trap.
Well, about that.
King is a Titan.
Looks like I'm due for a growth spurt soon.
Right?
He's just dealing with so much. I wish there was a way we could give him some comfort.
I
Yeah.
can't believe this. All this time you've had a Titan under your roof? I've eaten ice cream with a god.
Aw. Hey.
Perhaps he's still too young. His powers haven't awakened yet. Ooh.
I mean, they slowly are from his West Scream to his Dream Walking.
He's a Clawthorn and technically your nephew. Remember, dear sister?
Right, of course.
Lord
I'm
Nephew.
a god's aunt. But is he a gentle god or an angry god?
He's king. Lilith, relax.
How are we gonna defeat Belos and his draining spell?
Well,
We've made zero progress.
secret.
Or we can lie about it.
I'll fill you in closer to go time.
Once I have
So
a
if I'm
plan.
captured, I can't give anything away.
Yep. That is exactly why.
Nice to meet you, Francois.
Oh no, he lost Francois and literally everybody.
Tell her what? That we have no plan? That Belos is gonna win? That the Boiling Isles are doomed? The kids deserve one nice day before they realize how dire things are.
Mm.
And King deserves our praise.
Lilith, relax. Please. Though he would like that. It is ironic then, I guess. Or fitting. Poetic? Whatever. That he's always wanted worship, legions, and all that kind of stuff. Now he actually literally has reason to. And it's just like there's no satisfaction in the revelation. Because it comes with the knowledge also he's the last.
Titans don't care for such lowly pleasures. Perhaps I could offer you dark deeds carried out in your name.
Well, maybe once upon a time.
Listen, it's okay. I just, need some alone time. Your Titan commands it?
Oh my goodness. We don't... It's like with the hobbits and everybody show up for Aragorn. You bow to no one.
Probably holding everything at the Bonesboro precinct, Francois included.
Are you sure you want to do this for a stuffed toy?
Aww.
Would you rather have a beach day?
Maybe if we had time for 20 more adventures, but we don't.
Oh no. That's very meta. Damn. We that acknowledgement that we don't have time anymore. We can't fuck around. No more side quests. Well, excluding whatever this would be.
Francois! Let's pounce.
Hold up. If we're gonna do this, we gotta do it right.
Just invisibility spell and go, yep, and then leave. If it were just for the rabbit.
If we want to stay alive, we gotta be inconspicuous.
Invisibility.
Take me to the Owl Lady's confiscated junk.
Those are terrible disguises.
Lose your way, little guy?
Huh?
What the fuck?
You're Steve from Lilith's party. Shouldn't you be like kissing the Emperor's butt right now?
Probably. Heck, growing up, all I wanted was to be an Emperor's Coven Scout. I got what I wanted, but it's not what I thought it was.
Aww.
Boss is supposed to know everything, but why should he know what the Titan wants? Maybe the Titan doesn't even know what he wants. Maybe he's just some normal guy, you know?
That's fair. I like, Steve.
'Cause I got a sidecar and nothing but time.
Steve. Why's he got a shirt with his own name on it? What happened to you, buddy? Just
Too much.
oh, that inside view of Hootie. There were so many teeth everywhere. It looked like the inside of like Pennywise's mouth or the Dune worms.
Hey, you! Fellow guard! We just found a load of illegal Hexus Hold'em cards. Can we get the key to the warehouse?
Well, okay. That was the wrong side, but I guess it doesn't matter.
Oh boy, we're gonna need to split up if we want to find Francois. If things get hairy, you fly out of here as fast as you can, okay?
Okay.
Oh, and if you find a box labeled Eda's longest toenails, grab that too.
Ew.
Yeah, I'm good. I think I'll leave that here.
There was no sign of her.
Just keep looking until you find her, and only come to me when you do.
Yes. Only come to them. I like that. Good little order to give when you're looking out for Ida's well-being, but you can't let them know. Dude, whoa! Hootie! Hootie's so versatile. Nice throw, Steve. Aww. You okay, bud? Do you long for companionship, or did you just find love itself beautiful? But yeah, what if, God, how fucked up would it be if this island, this Titan is his dad, and he's been living on his corpse this entire time?
I'll do all I can to find the Owl Lady. You have my word.
Your word doesn't count for much without results. Just go.
God damn. Could have just used that to get Francois.
Not trying to start trouble.
You're wearing a stolen uniform.
And I am working it. Listen, I don't know what you're hiding, but I do know that somewhere deep inside, you still care about me. Otherwise, you wouldn't have let me walk free back at the Coven Parade. I know about the Day of Unity and the draining spell. Nope, I saw that expression. It is that bad, isn't it? I need your help.
There's no time for your schemes, Ida.
This is for my kids. To put them in a castle, bunker, get them on an airship, I don't care. Just keep them safe. If you do, I'll give myself up right now.
Come along, Sprout. Places to be,
Shit.
headed to trim.
Awaiting further instructions, Head Witch.
Stay put. I'll send someone to receive the package.
Damn, that was close. Shit.
You're sending me away? But I can help. Why don't you get that yet? Call Rain back.
Oh no. Oh no!
I'm not going anywhere until Bellows is defeated.
Shit.
No.
Everything we've been through, I can't believe you're still underestimating me.
Oh.
You're going with Rain.
Oh no.
You can't make me.
Yes, I can.
Wow. No freaking way. Loose v Ida. Shit. Yeah, he would be subservient to her. Dude, Ida's heartbeat form is sick.
Please.
And that was slick.
Rain will be here soon. I'll have King join you afterwards.
But I can help with your plan.
It's time to go.
Shit. Oh god, no, not the automaton things, the automatons or whatever. Well, shit. That backfired real quick.
You know, Steve, I always wanted to have power and to command respect and fear. Now that I kind of have all that, why does my stomach feel all ugh?
Wants can change.
Yeah.
So can people.
Wind.
I don't want people to see me as a big scary monster anymore.
Aww. Oh, yo! Aww!
And him, you coven shill. Wait, Steve?
It's okay. He's not a scout anymore. Did I read that right?
Hell yeah.
Let me shield you with my pitiful life, oh powerful Titan.
Stop! I'm still king. Isn't this how you acted with the Emperor? I'm sensing a little bit of a pattern.
Hey girl, I've been there. I can recommend a good therapist.
He's tricking you! Attack plan activated!
Hootie, no! God. But fucking Lilith blushed there for a second.
Our lady is to be taken to the conformatorium for petrification.
Oh, this again?
You happy now? This way, neither of us can stop Bellows. Why couldn't you just let me help with your stupid plan? Is it because I'm a kid? Do you think I'm still that weak?
There is no plan, okay? Me and
Yeah.
Lilith don't have magic, and we don't have allies. We're useless. We have you and King. So I wasn't gonna do anything to make sure that you were safe. But now, it's all over.
Not yet.
Ida, can you hear me? I'll listen to you now. I'll do whatever you say. Just fight back, please, Ida.
Hopefully Rain can pull something off here.
Where is she? Take me to Ida. If you touch a single thing
Darius?
on her head,
Luce, it's okay.
Okay, it's the crew. Oh, yes. It's everybody.
What's going on?
Oh, the rebellion.
You must be the famous human witch. Ida's been bragging about you for hours. I'm Rain.
I can't believe I'm actually meeting you in person. I heard all about your adventures with Ida and how you became head witch of the Bard Coven, but were secretly a spy. And then you got captured.
And your memories got all scram-jambled.
When Darius captured me, he was really protecting me.
I thought I was the only one who found this Day of Unity junk suspicious.
Hell yeah.
You could have let me in on things before attacking me.
You're a horrible actor.
Aw.
Did you know any of this stuff when you were in charge?
I'm starting to think I wasn't very good at my job.
Rain, why didn't you tell me anything? I could have helped.
Is it so?
Because they were doing exactly what you were doing to Luce.
Go Ida fashion. You're not gonna stop until you make
Oh,
things right.
you follow in each other's footsteps too well. Ah, God.
They have a plan to stop Bellows and the draining spell.
Hey, at least someone has a plan.
Before you get into that, please tell me you have a cool rebel name.
Allow me to introduce
Wait, hold on.
the Covens Against the Throne, aka
I did not agree to this name!
the Cats.
Everything's come.
We went
full
from
circle,
bats to
baby.
cats. Oh, and it's even more fitting now. Let's go. Oh, we have a base too?
Look what else is in here.
Yeah. It's probably not actually what's in there.
Palistrom wood.
Oh.
What do you say?
The Day of Unity
Fuck.
is in 2 days. I have to focus on stopping Bellows and...
You goob. Hey, this isn't all on you.
Yeah, we have teammates now. Meow meow.
Aspen doesn't like me.
Man,
I might count you
I can't
befriended
even
more
do it.
enemies than I have claws on my paw.
Plenty of witches and demons would have ditched this rock already. But you keep learning and you keep fighting. What's not to like, huh?
Hell yeah.
I think I'm ready to carve.
Oh, I wonder what hers is going to be.
You're gonna show me how to do this, right?
Oh, duh. My dad taught me the ropes. Here, let's make sure we have some space. Now, let's take it slow. We've got all the time in the world.
Oh, what a shot. Wow, I wouldn't say all the time in the world. That's a little bit hyperbolic in this scenario. Fucking Steve, man. Coming out here with the life lessons and the wisdom, pulling King out of his little existential crisis. was an unexpected but very welcome surprise. That was probably one of my favorite bits of this, and just also just realizing like the revelation in the end that obviously like we've just now found out, or they've just found out. We as the viewer have found this out a while ago. That Rain has been putting on this charade this entire time to protect Ida, to keep her out of all of the dangers going on. But no matter how much distance they keep putting between them and her, she keeps trying, she keeps fighting, she keeps reaching out, going into these dangerous situations. Ida's now doing the exact same thing, and it's not like it's the first time either with Luce, because she cares about her so much. Like, she really does see her as her own child. And that love is why she's doing what she's doing. Realizing that they don't have an attack plan and that there's no real way that they have to, one, stop the Unity just yet. The fact that Luce does want to fight, she's like, okay, we can't just go in without a plan. I can't let you go up against this force alone or ill-prepared or whatever. I'd rather you just be safe and just out of this fight. Because right now we got nothing. We have nothing to work with. Luce, though, at every turn, wants and needs to be involved. This whole like you keep underestimating it. Is it because you don't think I can do this or whatever? And it's just because at the end of the day, it's none of that. She doesn't believe she can protect her or that they even have a way out of this. And the way that it turned them on each other in this little bout that they had, not that Ida was really trying to hurt or capture her or anything like that. So it was really just Luce trying to get away and get out of here and keep from getting captured, which in the end led them both to getting captured. Thankfully, with Darius involved, though, and his abomination covenry, he was able to get these abomatons or whatever to get them out of this. And then obviously that was our intercept that Rain was talking about, or at least turned out to be. And they were freed. And now everybody is working together. Because just like with Rain, just like with Ida, just like with Luce, you know, they all have kind of come to this revelation that if this is going to succeed at all, they have to do this together, and that no matter what Rain does, Ida is going to get involved, and no matter what Ida does, Luce is going to get involved. It's better for everybody to just all unify our abilities together and just do what we need to do. And then, you know, Luce is now going to be finally carving her first palisman, one for herself. And that's a huge button to end on this as we build up into the final 2 episodes of this season. On top of like the revelation, obviously building upon the previous episode where we learned the truth about King and what he is, the connections he has to the land and all of this different stuff. And then this realization too that he, you know, is the fact that he always desired, you know, respect, command, power, all these things, and now that he can finally have that, it doesn't feel right. It's all fun and games, and now it's this reality, but it comes with all this other realization that it's just like it doesn't have that same meaning or impact. Hey guys, Editing Omni here real quick. I wanted to chime in on something that I don't think I really got to go into too deeply in the episode review here, is that, you know, the way that Lilith like flips on a dime the moment she learns this new information about King, and how that shifts her entire personality around him, where she's serving, obeying, and seeking approval and all these different things, especially when it's called out as a pattern, because it really is. We always find her like leaning into an authority figure or putting herself at the behest of one, trying to get that approval. And the more we kept diving into her history, into her background and all this kind of stuff in every little flashback, we keep getting to see that and kind of where the roots of that started. You know, it's gone as far back as just being in the family next to Ida. Ida always having this power and being like the one that everybody kind of, you know, the attention grabber. And the fact that so much of that ability came so naturally to her. Once Ida got sick, you know, their entire family unit, it became about Ida, you know, because of her illness, because of the curse, and, you know, them trying to help her, and the glass child syndrome of it all, the where she ended up feeling left out, feeling neglected because of that. And then, you know, she's not getting that validation from her parental unit, and then she starts seeking that from other figures, Flora Desplora, Bellos, and now King of all people. You know, it's just interesting to see how that truly deeply affected her. And it was even going on even before Ida got sick too, because we saw that in a recent flashback as well. It's just really interesting that like how much of that has just become so deeply rooted into it. And I like that Steve was like, hey, I can recommend find you a therapist. She 1000% needs one. She learned what King was. She instantly started trying to worship him, obeying his commands, like treating him as something more than what he is and what he has been to her all this time. And I love that they kind of hashed that out. Again, the surreal nature of knowing that King has been walking around, scratching on, playing on, adventuring on the corpse of one of his own. And also, we don't know the limits of his abilities, knowing that the all magic here and the radiation of that, which altered the witch kind into existence, into developing and evolving to have these magic sacs in their anatomy and whatnot, and that the magic innately itself in this world spawns from the Titan's body. It just makes you wonder, what in the end is King going to be capable of? He just unlocked yet another new power in this as well when he was sleeping, and he was astral projecting into the realms between. Who knows? Maybe, oh shit! Why did I not even think about this? One of the missing components of the portal this entire time has been Titan's blood. And we have a fucking Titan, a living, breathing. Well, not I'm saying we bloodlet King. We could like prick his finger or something like that or whatever if we really need that, but maybe we don't. He's alive. He's a living Titan. Is that a glimpse into the fact that maybe he would be able to maybe he's the key. Maybe we won't even need the door. Maybe we won't even need the key or any of that. Maybe he will just be able to open a portal at some point as his powers continue to manifest. But either way, we know early, we learned from the collector's rhyme that they're sealed beneath the bones of the Titan. And maybe that was just a flowery, colorful, poetic way to describe what happened. Because obviously there's some kind of ill intent, ill will between the collector and the Titans themselves. For whatever reason, this thing ended up imprisoned beneath the Titan or in this other realm or whatever, because that's a whole other thing too. When King astral projected, he went into the space that we saw Luce in before with the cubes, when she was using them to communicate through the mirror verse on the other side in the human realm to communicate with her mother and all this kind of stuff and whatnot. So like in that very same space is where the collector actually is. It sensed King being there and was like, no, don't leave me. I don't want to be alone, blah, blah, whatever he was saying. Because even when he was talking to Bellos, he was like, I just want to play. I just want to come out and play and be free. I don't know what that means, because sometimes there are trickster gods or trickster beings and stuff like that. And playing is really just wreaking havoc and chaos upon everybody else. I mean, this thing's sealed up maybe for a reason. I mean, we don't really know, but like, it's also the reason. It's the culture it's cultivated in the trappers and the way it's utilized its worshipers to wipe out and bring the Titans to near extinction. I don't know. It's just really interesting getting these little glimpses in there, and maybe there's some grand misunderstanding, maybe something else, or maybe this is going to be one of those situations where, like with Hunter, like with everybody else. I mean, at the end of the day, I think Bellos, there's no saving Bellos, but like that little glimpse, that little innocence, also the fact that they're very childlike, it could very well be, and children sometimes are so fickle and reactionary, so maybe there's some bit of that involved. But like maybe like with Hunter, there's a friend that can be made there. I don't know, but we don't really know what this thing's goal is in the end of the day. We know what Bellos wants, and in the end he just wants all of this to be gone. He wants to wipe out all of witch kind. And I like that, like there was that meta level to it, that they were running out of time. And there was that, again, like that really long, egregious, like flashback to what happened in the previous episode with King and everything. Makes me wonder if this came around after a hiatus when they felt the need that the audience would need that. And maybe by this point they knew about the cancellation and all of that, because otherwise that whole little line about, if we had all this time, sure, we could go on a bunch of other adventures, but we really don't right now. We need to get to the end. And that could be because we're at the end of the season, but it also felt like a little bit of a meta nod to the shortening of the show in general, but it could be both or one or the other. But either way, another great episode. Can't wait to see what's next, guys. sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Eric Official, Casey Wood, Gregory Toner, Jake Cottrell, Lily Chan's son, Mandy Sherrod, Nikki G, Robert Anguiano, Russell Crockett, York Korskov, and Watchtower. Thank you guys so much for continued support. But that's it for you guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.